All right, so we're ready to go with Bomberman Hero. Liquid Squid, take it away, my dude.
Excellent. All right, boys. I'm Squid. With me, I've got my commentators here.
I'm Yashichi.
kirkq. I'm Boone.
And we're all going to give a countdown, yeah? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Thank you, boys. Thank you. Right off the bat there, it's actually quicker to quit out into the menu and go back in because it skips a little cutscene of Bomberman flying to the planet. So straight away, we got some hot tech. Oh, God. Good start, boys.
Keeping track of the amount of cutscenes in this game is ridiculous. So you might be wondering, why are we playing the Japanese version? And my friend Yashichi has compiled a paste bin on the topic. He would like to share to you some of those items.
Yeah, there's plenty of reasons that we're playing the Japanese version. Primarily, the bosses have about half the amount of health as they do in the English version. And that's pretty much like the main reason for any percent, but for things like 100%, there's all sorts of other crazy differences. You can go to the cutting room floor page on it, and I've compiled a bunch of stuff on the first world and like half the second world.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah,
That's what we like to hear.
Seriously, that's probably gonna happen a lot.
So yeah, you'll notice a lot of these levels, you know, it's go start to finish, go to the end. You don't have to pick up much of anything. Every once in a while, you have to hit a switch or something. Pretty simple speed game, but really fun.
Here's a small donation from Cloud Strife Returns for $1,000. Here's a small chunk to help. Been watching with my bro since 2016. We've always donated. Glad this year to be able to do more. Thank you for all that you do. Rock on. And from Canada, hype.
So one of the things I find funnest about this game is like, when you play the levels well, you'll be like plus or minus tenths of a second. So you can get out of the first world within like plus or minus 3 seconds over the course of 8 minutes if you don't make any mistakes. And a lot of it's just very, very small optimizations that save tenths of a second here and there.
Yeah, it's about a plus 0.3, I think.
This game is divided up into worlds and areas. There's 5 worlds, 3 areas. We just cleared World 1, Area 1.
Watch out, everybody. Bagular donated $200. Bring on the redial.
That's it.
All right, we'll try to get a little more into the specifics of the speed tech here after this level, but for this level, the big deal here is corner boosting. So when you go over a ledge and, like, for example, hold down here, he's gonna snap just a little bit forward. And because, yeah, that's great. Because this level is so long, over the course of this level, he's gonna save about 2.5 seconds from corner boosting. But other than that, we probably have time for some donations.
Yeah, oh, do we? Those are my favorite words to hear. Leviathan, thank you for the $200 donation. No comment on that one, but you said enough with your donation. Thank you. Sturgitron with $25. Always a treat. These GDQs have become the highlight of my year. Well, there's 2 of them. That's 2 highlights. That's fantastic for you. Claire and Brian donate $20. Happy GDQ. Thank you very much.
All right, so this next one, you might miss it. He's going to go up. That's a corner boost.
That's so sick. That's so sick.
It's a beautiful boost.
And in the Japanese version, those crabs are a little smaller, so you can just go over the top of them. If you play the US version, that won't work. Hard skip coming up. Let's see if it works out. First try.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's one of the easier ones, but it's a good start. We'll see how the hard ones.
I'm glad you said that just in case I messed it up.
Yeah. You know, I'm here to cover for you, right?
I'll keep the original character there.
There's that redial.
All right, so coming up next is the boss Nitros. He's gonna show up 5 times in this run. And 3 of the times are pretty similar. The other 2 are much harder. This is one of the easier ones. Takes 5 hits. That's 1, 2. Squid's gonna move him in a very specific pattern to set up a death glitch. So that's 4. And now he's gonna make him skid, stop, jump, bomb.
There we go.
That skips the death animation and saves about 2.5 seconds by making Nitros jump in that very specific way. Optimal time on that level is 88.90, and he got 88.80, so that's very good.
Couple big no-comment donations from Michael and No Names for $100 and $250 respectively. Thank you both very much for that. Stay hydrated with another $25 donation. This is a reminder to stay hydrated.
Brilliant lines. Incredible angles.
So yeah, another Japanese version difference. Bomberman says "yata" instead of "I did it," which is what he says in the US version.
There's a skip that can be performed here. You can jump around that rock wall, but failure means death. Not very marathon safe.
Far too difficult for me.
Saves only just a few seconds.
Even when I practice that skip, I only get it like 50% of the time. And 50% of the time, I hit the reset button. It's not a good feel.
Yeah, we'll see here. He's intentionally taking damage to reset the vulnerability frames of this Bolban. Is that his name?
No, that's Endel, man.
Endel.
You run this game, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, getting hit in that first phase resets his vulnerability and lets him get hit a little bit sooner.
After each world, it's a little bit faster to reset. It gets through a couple cutscenes and skips a bonus level that you have to exit out of. Takes, I don't know, 2 or 3 seconds, maybe a little more.
And this game is on the Wii Virtual Console, but because of the console reset that happens after every single world, it is not faster to run on that.
Yeah, so I was giving Yashi trouble a minute ago. Yashi and I actually raced this at AGDQ 2014, like 5 years ago, so we may have played this game a little bit in the past. But Squid has the world record.
And it shows.
Yeah, he's better at this game than me, by a lot.
Speaking of Squid, Jacobo the Chocobo donates $25 and says, "Good luck, Squid."
I did it!
Thank you very much.
These bubbles at the end are kind of random and cause a little bit of trouble. And if you're lucky, you can get in there without getting hit, but it's pretty random. Doesn't matter that much, though. You know what's great about this game is you don't get to skip the water levels, but you skip the snowboard levels and the air levels, with the exception of like one of each. So, and you know what water levels means, right, Yashi?
Yeah, Not a lot of fun.
I was gonna say donations.
Oh yeah, no, that is fun. A lot of donations.
Oh, is that okay?
Oh yeah.
Are you sure?
It's the perfect time.
You're okay with that? If I do my job, that's okay with you?
Have you played this game before, Patty?
Once or twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're in those races, right? You get like a 3-hour time and you complain about
Hey.
the final bosses?
Listen, Bagular is no joke. Anyways, here's some donations. Original Mess donates $64, clever amount. AGDQ had gotten off with an explosive start and I've enjoyed the run so far, but I missed my chance to donate during the last block. Excited to see Liquid Squid play Hero, as it is one of my favorite games in the series because the soundtrack is the bomb. Can't wait to see the rest of the runs this week, as they should be a blast to watch. Thanks, Neil, buddy. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Ray Dog donates $50. Love y'all. Less than 3. Dang.
All right, this next level doesn't really get music, but it's got a really hard jump. It's pretty punishing.
There we go.
Attempt number 2.
Bomberman's so cute.
Oh dear, where's that one again?
Nats fan
Yeah.
donates $250.
Oh, thank you.
GDQ is like the all-star game of video games. It showcases the most talented players doing their most impressive feats without it being about winning or losing. 100% fun. And as if that weren't enough, they fight cancer. Love it. We love it too, Nats fan. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the most troublesome part of that skip he just did is like the frame rate in this game is really inconsistent, so it's kind of hard to get like a visual cue, and you more just need to get a feel for like when you need to jump there. Lots of corner boosts here. The corner boosts on land save like about a tenth, maybe slightly less than that.
Yeah, on land you have to drop a bomb after you go off of a ledge for it to get the corner boost.
Yeah, so he's been doing that this whole time. I just haven't had a chance to point it out, really. This level's got at least one corner boost as well. So right there, he does that to get his downward acceleration so he can make it through that door without having to pause at all.
Brockleberry donates $20, saving the Midnight Crew from boredom. Thanks again, GDQ. Listen, I don't know what stream you're watching, but we're having a blast, to use a pun from before.
That's a good one.
I like it. It is good. Thanks, Brockleberry.
Do you guys like car alarms?
Wee, 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 wee.
This guy's a
Nice.
legend.
That's
He's
incredible.
been doing this all day. I miss that skip almost every time.
Well. Cheers, mate.
Just seeing if the crowd's paying attention. You know? Hey man, I think I died in here in 2014. I can't talk.
Lambo donates $25. Hello, AGDQ. Hello, Squid. Hello, Patrick. That's me.
Hello.
Here's to good music. Here's to you. Thank you. Moo Ware donates 25 smackaroonies. Love seeing the little bomber guy do his thing.
Look who's back. 5 hits. Hopefully a death glitch. 2.
Frona donates $25. Bomberman has dope beats. It's been a crazy year, and I really want to wish my husband a super happy birthday. Can we get a happy birthday from the crowd real quick?
Happy birthday.
He loved this game as a kid, and we always look forward to games done quick. I love you, Cray. That's from Frona, not me. I read those words. I mean, Cray, you seem cool, but like,
It's
let's
not
calm
like
down.
that?
Yeah, it's not like that. We're not there yet.
These submarines take 2 hits each. You have to wait for the invulnerability to run out, and then you watch your score in the top right, and if you get 200 points, that means you blew up the sub. Otherwise, you gotta go back. You have to blow up all the subs to get in the final four.
Evil Mushroom drops a quick hundo spot. Woo. It's always amazing to see how much can be raised through AGDQ. Here's to another awesome year. Thanks, Evil Mushroom.
So by flying to the left there, he's able to manipulate the cannon to like turn its, I don't know, hurt box away from the door just enough so he can slide in the right side there.
Anonymous, donates $15. I stayed up late for one of my favorite N64 games. I remember playing it on Sunday mornings. Also, I did it.
Yatta.
This entire stage runs on a bit of a cycle once you reach a certain point. So movement somewhat doesn't matter if you mess up every now and then. But of course,
All right, we're going second cycle.
yeah, second cycle.
Ripple with $5. Redial may be great, but Tripod is my jam. That's wrong. This game's soundtrack is amazing. That's right. Thank you, Ripple.
This fight's actually really interesting. So at the beginning of the fight, if you like hold B to hover and then drop bombs, he will always dive at you. Now Squid's trying to force him back into the invisible corner, so to speak, like straight back. The boss Baruda always kind of backs away from you a little bit. And so he's trying to contain him kind of back towards the corner so he doesn't run away.
That's good.
Yeah, that was very good. That's a very hard fight. Like, I can't tell you how many times that boss just runs away and wastes 5 seconds.
It's terrible.
All right, we gotta fall down this volcano. It's gonna take a second.
Music to my ears. Let's see here. Who do we have on the donation list? Let's take a look. Toro Linto had to leave a donation for one of my favorite games from N64. Haven't seen Bomberman Hero Speedran before, so looking forward to it. Let's push for 150K. Oh, we can get that by the end of Bomberman. Easy. Get those donations in now, everybody.
So these levels, you're like in the volcano and it drains your health over time. On Japanese version, it drains like half as fast as US version. Also, the Japanese version just gives you like full heals and the US version does not.
The US version is a lot harder.
All right, I will say this is like the quintessential skip of the run. Like, this is asking for permission to get a world record right here. Like, you know, please let my run live through this skip. Let's see how it goes.
should have paid more attention to my health there. I can re-heal myself.
Yeah, I could have interjected. I probably should have. Yeah, sorry. It's not a big deal. You die, you get your health back. It's a friendly speed game.
You know, all you do is lose your firepower, and when that runs out, you lose your extra bombs.
That one's good.
There we are. Thank you. Easy.
I've been there before, man.
That's a really tough skip. I'm pretty stoked you got a first try there. That's awesome.
I saw the same thing.
Yata donates $50 and says, I did it. SexRex donates $15. Hey, Squid, you ever notice how those different colored slime enemies look like Puyos?
I have.
I never thought of it.
Think of you every time, mate.
I don't think I've ever seen that bomb go that way.
I've never had that one either.
It like kind of just homes in on the switch usually.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything.
That's just how bad I am.
Faye donates $10. Hey, Patty. Hey, Faye, thanks for making me say hello to myself. Thank you. Captain Sheen donates 25 smackaroonies. This is my first time donating, and I wanted to say thank you for putting on such a great event. You're welcome, Captain Sheen. Muppet History with another 25 smackaroonies. Watching games done quick is always a blast. I love seeing the booming success this has become with such explosive results. I hope these jokes don't bomb. Keep up the great work, everyone.
I'm having a blast too, Patty.
I'm also having a blast, Kirk.
So in the US version of this, there's like the car alarm enemy from earlier in this entire level. It's terrible and it's very loud. For some reason, they didn't put them in the Japanese version.
Squid, what does that sound like? Can we get an example?
No, I can't do it for you, mate. It's not happening.
What about you, Kirk?
I can't make that noise physically. My voice is too deep.
What about you, Boone? Maybe you can give us an example.
I don't think so.
One left. No? All right.
He's having none of it. Should I blame him?
That's a tall order.
Yeah.
Egmond with $25. First time coming to a GDQ, coming all the way from Australia. Just woke up in order to watch this live. Love this game. Go Liquid Squid.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna have to bring that name back after this, boys.
So most of this level's cycles, but like optimizing the cycles for enemy positions and things like that is actually a little tricky, especially at the bottom there. Then you just have to hit this big tank at the top. Now, for some reason, there's a bunch of cutscenes between these levels that you forget about.
It's my favorite stage coming up for
Another
no
cutscene.
particular reason.
Yeah. All right, it is like 2 seconds faster to go inside the dragon here.
I don't like that I'm about to read this, but my hands are tied. IJE the Robot donates $15 and says, Bomberman is the life of the party. He always blows up the Yata.
Oh,
Thought that was going somewhere else.
that's, you're the perfect person to read that donation comment.
Thank you so much.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, you can't have it any other way, so that works out. Hey, Chinchilla Cowboy, thanks for the $15. Bomberman Hero was the first video game my siblings and I owned. Lots of fun memories playing this to the banging soundtrack. We're having a blast staying up late with everyone.
He's so good.
There we go.
Cheers.
That was a double hit. Hit 3 right there. 4. That's so hard.
I'm so glad you were counting along there, mate, because honestly, I started to lose count.
3 firepower.
So basically, you have to blow up those towers before you can hit him, and if you do it like very, very fast, you can hit him before he starts his like true animations. That's not good.
No, that's not good at all, mate.
Yeah, just power it off. You'll get back to your level.
That's classic, isn't it?
So what crazy skip is that setting up for?
You might have to try it a couple times. I was
was it?
having a little trouble before we were running.
Blow on the cartridge.
Oh, no.
It's saved in the cartridge, so if we can get this cartridge on, we'll be good to go.
Don't know what else to suggest.
You got this. Squid.
Just
you got
treat it like an N64, man. Blow on it, you know?
It's got to happen, isn't it? Okay.
Give it a good old love tap.
That might be it.
That's not the one. I don't know what else I should do.
You could try the forbidden maneuver. You could lick the contacts.
I wouldn't recommend that.
It works. It works. I swear it works. It's not weird.
Just use your shirt. How about I get to some donations while we figure out the whole cartridge issue?
Trying. I mean, that's
Really blew up in our faces. Heard that one before.
Well, there's a bunch of donations here about my voice, which is kind of weird. So I figure this is a good time for that.
There you
We're
go.
back in action.
Oh, never mind.
There we go. Sorry
All right,
about
we
that,
did
boys.
get the timer paused.
That's all right. We don't need to know the time. Hopefully it's saved. Yeah, we're all good. We're back on
Yeah.
track. All right. There we go.
Good
All
thing
right.
is this game's saved after every single level, pretty much. So we're
That's
right
so
where we left.
typical, isn't it?
But you know what? If this was the U.S. version, you would have started with 1 firepower, 1
That would have been
bomb.
awful,
Would have been
yeah.
terrible. Game's too hard.
Anonymous with $150. Bomberman Hero is the best snowboarding game on the N64.
I don't know about that.
Bomber change.
The stages are awful.
I prefer Tony Hawk's Pro Skater personally.
Here I am, growing older all the time,
I think it's doing everything I can.
getting older all the time. Don't ruin this for me, Kirk.
Feeling younger in my mind.
Kevin H.105 donates 25 smackaroonies. Good luck on the run, Squid. I love this game. My sisters and I would always rent it on weekends. This music is seriously taking me back. Always love supporting GDQ and looking forward to another 10 years. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you very much.
You know, this is kind of a tangent, but the best thing about Tony Hawk on the N64 is that they couldn't fit that whole song on there, so you only get like the first verse.
They couldn't fit any of the songs on there.
That's why you get like 5 songs, right?
Yeah, there's a number of songs on the N64 version of Tony Hawk that I didn't know had lyrics until I actually heard the full song.
That was a little sketchy, but it worked out. The assault bombs kill those slugs and only those slugs, and it's like the most worthless power-up in the game.
It's another log on Extra, so that's probably another good time for donations.
Oh, you got it. Queen Combat donates 25 smackaroonies. Hello to all my speed friends. The music in this game rips, and I get to listen to it for a good cause. Stay comfy. Zaris donates another 25 smackaroonies. Longtime watcher of GDQs in general, wanted to finally get a donation in now that I can afford to set some money aside for AGDQ and SGDQ each year. Shout out to my brother James, who is watching at home as well. I'll toss in another $25 if this gets read. Zaris, I swear, if I don't see your name show up on this list again, I am going to be very upset with you. Nothing will happen, but I'll be sad. Thank you. Double Cat Jr. with $75. Been watching GDQ for ages, but have never donated. So it seems like it was past due. Thanks so much to all the runners and everyone involved for all that you do.
So, like, before you go into these levels, you decide, like, do I want to reset this or do I want to ride all these coasters? Because it's like 3 minutes of coasters between two different levels. World 3 is kind of like the turning point, because you just have these terrible levels at the end of it, and you have to do the lava skip earlier in Magma Dam, and
Next stage is sick though.
the next
Probably
stage,
one of the best in the game.
yeah, it's called Move Stone, because you have to move stones.
It's whack.
I've died at the end of that stage before.
I've died at the end of that
I
stage
did that the other
too.
day, mate.
It's heartbreaking.
Grim.
It makes you like just want to stop playing the game for the day, because
I think I did.
yeah. So you can do a 2-push there if you like pixel perfect line it up here, but it's not worth it.
I didn't even try, mate.
It's not worth even trying. Saves like frames. Gotta lock it in.
A bit too eager.
Oni RA donates 25 smackaroonies. Woke up just in time to listen to Patty and his amazing voice and watch Squid with his amazing skill. First year watching, first time donating, and happy for such a great cause. Keep up all the good work. I did it!
This last one's just ridiculous. Like, they put it as far away as possible. There's only one place to push it.
It's game design.
Like, why can't they just multiply the speed
It's
of that
game
box
design.
by like 2?
There we go. Always a pleasure.
Wegbauer donates 250 smackaroonies. Ooh, I remember this game. It was a blast.
Everyone's having a blast here today.
Zoskian with a hundo spot. Thanks for the $100, Zoskian, who simply says, smile. Are there any smilers in the Twitch chat room right now? I hope there are.
All right, so Squid understands that pattern better than I do because he made him not turn around. Basically, yeah, you can hit him in the front in the diamond in his forehead, or you can hit his tail.
That boss can be a
Or
real
is this
stinker.
gonna crash again?
Yeah, he can like just kind of like run away and like turn around and get away from you. It's
That's all good.
And then if he does like, he can like stone you with his breath, like he turns you into stone. And if you kill him during that, he won't die until he's done with his animation, and it wastes like 5 seconds.
It's Louis. It's
This-
Louis.
It's your boy Louis.
It's Louis. Let's ride him.
Louis can corner boost too.
It's because he's a good boy.
Corner boost. Look at all those frames.
Blue Morning donates $20. Pumped to see Bomberman right before I head to bed. Props to Squid for sticking to the grind, and shoutouts to everyone on the second couch and those sweet, sweet Ape Escape hats.
Now, have the boys given up chanting with Bomberman?
Didn't one of you have like a red siren on your head earlier? So the US version of this stage raises that platform at the beginning just slightly so you can't grab onto it as easily.
Yeah, a lot of almost arbitrary changes between the English version. It makes it a little bit more challenging, but also just tedious and annoying.
All right, this is Cool Cave. I've lost runs here before, but it's actually not that hard usually.
Nice path, mate.
There's a huge cycle in this level that you have to meet. I'll call it out when we get there. The main thing is he got these ice bombs to freeze these, I don't know, guys with the long necks. So you can stand on them. It's the only way to get up here.
Mate, what is this?
Yeah, cycle starts here. And yeah, all right.
It's over.
We're gonna be climbing for a little bit. It's all right. We'll make it.
$125 from Yata. And I have no idea what this is, but Donation Station sent it to me, and I'm gonna read it. I have no idea what I'm saying. It's so easy. Happy-go-lucky. We are the world. We did it. Hew, 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 hew. Osu, 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 osu. Aye.
I don't know what that was, but that was good.
Thank you. I'm a performance artist, after all.
All right, huge corner boost here at the beginning.
You got this.
Oh, look at that.
That's so good.
Corner boost off these. You see a flat surface in front of you, corner boost. All right, this next level we're gonna be back on Louis, and Louis can wall jump, and Louis has really bad hitboxes when he wall jumps. Normally you have to kill like 10 screw enemies in this level to make a bridge to the end, but that takes like a minute and a half. So we're just gonna go up here. Part 1. Part 2.
Nice.
Thank you, lads.
This guy has the world record, man.
You wouldn't think so after that performance in Baghdad.
Do I have time to read donations during this really hard level?
It's 1080 snowboarding.
I'll take that as a yes. Program Max donates $50 and says, Program Max donates 50 smackaroonies. What?
Shout outs to Program X.
Hell yeah.
He's a cool guy.
Noodle donates 25 smackaroonies. Says, donating $25 just to hear you say smackaroonies again. Clever.
Squid, you worried me a little bit going down there. You died there earlier.
You can carry on making donations if you want. It's another always for that.
Huge corner boost.
Oh, yeah.
I'll wait for the corner boost.
There we
Yes.
go. You're good to go.
Okay, awesome. Perspective donates $5 and says, would you kindly stop beating levels so fast? We're trying to listen to the wonderful soundtrack.
Oh, that's sad, isn't it?
This game's done quick, not soundtracks listened to well. Come on now.
That's the only reason I play this game, to be honest.
This boss is kind of interesting. You have to hit that little diamond at the bottom, and you have to not hit his head first, otherwise he'll guard himself. So you do this like little tight circle and aim kind of towards the bottom of the diamond.
Eek, thanks for the $100. Love the event, love the cause. AGDQ community is amazing. So are you, Eek. Thank you.
I normally play this in black and white at home, so seeing this stage in colour is a bit of a shock. So if I do mess up, you'll just blame me on that.
The stage doesn't give you a shadow. It's actually very hard to tell where you're at. I usually use lines on the floor to jump, but
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do in black and white. Probably fall in the hole.
That's what I do.
There we go. The dagger spawns kind of randomly, like sometimes he'll be a little bit higher, a little bit further back. So it was a little unlucky. All right, Nitros 4. This guy does not have towers.
Super Dario Bros donates $20. Awesome job to Liquid Squid. We love playing Bomberman Hero back in the day. Such a fun game with an amazing soundtrack. Always look forward to AGDQ every year. Can we get a Yata?
Yata.
Can we get a better Yata?
Yeah. That's the good stuff.
I tried. Dan the Man Hoban with 200 big ol' smackaroonies. Shout outs to Bomberman for having the best soundtrack on the N64. A bold claim, but I can get behind it. Nick236 given $300 to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Simply says, boom.
So these last few levels, you have to like pick up a disc to get in the door. It's part of the story. And then there's that like random room in between all the levels that you forget about half the time. The hardest part of this game is like figuring out what level's coming next and whether or not you have to skip a cutscene or not. So this is 0G room, and that's the gravity switch.
I like that jump.
Here's the hard part.
So yeah, in the US version, that disc is in like a slightly different spot for some reason.
Did you like that jump, mate?
Yeah.
All right, this is the last like platforming level.
Go for it.
Oh,
So close.
that's like the hardest stupid jump in the game. Like you have to time it based on when you enter the level.
It's so sick.
It's so sick when you do it, but I miss it, 90% of the time.
Speaking of time, it looks like it's Leet o'clock, also known as Air Horn o'clock. Warthog W01 donates $1,337. Hello, Patty. It is time to break the banks again. Heck yeah, dude. Thanks for the big, big dono.
We've got a nice boss coming up.
All right, so first phase here, you gotta beat Cronus. Hitting Nadia's being the cat lady in the back, can speed up second cycle just slightly by getting her on the field faster. There we go. You stand up in this corner, she kind of lands in the same spot every time. Otherwise, she'd land kind of randomly. All right, so that was World 4. And World 5, if you'll recall, I said has no platforming levels. So we're about to do the boss rush.
Barrel donates 25 smackaroonies. Gotta donate for these banger Bomberman tracks. You do. Cliffy also donating 25 smackaroonies. Loving the late night Patty. Well, we're loving the late night Cliffy. Let's hit 150K by the end of Bomberman Hero. Let's do it. How close are we? Oh, we're close. Just over $2,500 away from getting to 150,000 total. I think you guys can do it.
Not very much time left.
You gotta hurry. Get them in.
All right, this second throw is the hard one here. All right, we got him. Sometimes this wing blocks that bomb, and it's really annoying. So yeah, all these bosses are kind of in different arenas from earlier. You'll remember we were in a copter last time we fought this guy. All right, Yashi's got this next level.
What's the next level?
Cronus, man.
Cronus. Oh yeah, I got this next level. All right, he threw 2 bombs there. If both of the explosions connected with Cronus on the same frame, then both of them did damage, which is irregular behavior, unique only to Cronus. It could also have been done in the previous fight that he was in. It's very difficult to tell whether or not it's even worked because it doesn't have like a health bar on screen or anything. But it can save so much time if you just get it.
That was yeah, that'd be like a 2 cycle.
Yeah.
That's faster than I did it last time. So yeah, you can hit him like 3 times at once if you get 3 bombs on him. You were robbed there. That was perfect. The bomb was like touching the tower and it didn't blow up. It just runs away, dude.
Coward.
Lost count boys.
He's running. Nitros 4 and 5 can just like randomly kick bombs at you, and if you're not ready for it, you get hit. So Nitros gives you your health back in that cutscene. Like, take my power. You can do this. This is Bulbin 2. If you played this game as a kid, you hate this fight.
True.
Pretty much any pattern of movement, you will get hit unless you just go straight up and straight down. And if you do that, the fight's very easy. Nadia 2, there's 2 of her. They have separate health bars. They do a lot of stuff. And he dodged the spider. I saw it. Dropping that bomb on his head is like slightly faster because it gets him to the wall faster. And we're gonna make him teleport here so that we can hit him again right away. It cancels his invulnerability timer.
Yeah, a lot of the bosses can be manipulated to some degree in this guy. If you have a bomb out, Slider doesn't have any of that. He'll just teleport around. Also, if he teleports right next to you, he'll teleport again, so it's a bit of luck to this fight. Just a bit.
There's a bit of luck to this part, too.
Yeah. Or you can look at the dust clouds, and sometimes it'll show which one is the real one. Don't know how to describe it.
Basically, like my impression is like the one you see first, sometimes the real one will get in 1 frame earlier than the rest, and you can just barely see it.
Yeah.
But I think it's only sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think it's consistent.
Alright, this is phase 3 of the last boss. After we kill the boss, there will be a yata, and on, I guess it's like the beat before the yata, which I will try to explain. We will call time.
It's when the storm marker appears, though.
Boss takes 3 hits at the end. Final hit, waiting a second. On level clear, and ready, time.
47:29. But that's with the crash as well, isn't it?
I don't know how much of the crash got included in there.
Yeah.
All I know, Squid, is that you're a legend.
Thank you, mate.
Congrats on world record.
Thank you.
It was good.
Yeah, so thank you for watching that run. I just want to give a quick shout out to kirkq. It's a new marathon that started up in the UK in London. Submissions actually opened yesterday. If you're interested in that, check out kirkq.run. Thank you, GDQ, for the opportunity to run the game. Thank you to my commentators. Yeah, I'm done. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you so much for that amazing speed run, Liquid Squid. You the man. Thank you very much. All right, everybody, we got a quick word from one of our sponsors here, real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and play that for you. We're going to come back in a little while, and I'll read some donations while we set up for Chameleon Twist 2, run by Necrocopter.
How many years have I waited for the one they called the Warrior of Light? If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten. Become what you must. Become the Warrior of Darkness.
Just a reminder, you are watching Awesome Games Done Quick, a 24/7 live stream on twitch.tv, raising money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. My name's Patty, P-A-T-T-Y, and I'm going to continue reading your donations and telling you about all our lovely sponsors and other things of that sort for the next couple games here. So get those donations in, leave me some fun comments to read, and I'll do my job. Smash the Red Mage donates $300 and 1 penny and says, Patty Squint. I'm squinting. Zengion donates $200. I always make a point to donate every year for my best friend who lost his fight with cancer at 25. Never forget to tell loved ones how much they mean to you. Keep up the good work, AGDQ. And, oh yeah, Yata? Thanks, Senji. Ace Burrito donates $5. Let's start this $5 train to get to 150K. Yata. Oh, we're close. Lemon Carrots with $5. Bomberman is so cute, and this run and commentary is excellent 3 a.m. entertainment. Thanks for the great work. Timmy D249 with $10. Finally off work now, and I can watch the runs uninterrupted. Is anyone awake? Let's get some early morning hype. Muffy the Great donating 25 smackaroonies. Just here to make Patty say smackaroonies again. You got me. Mro Bros donates $10. Good luck, Necrocopter. May RNG bless you with the gift of speed. The Penguin with $5, donating for Patty's smooth voice. Also for cancer research, but mainly for Patty. Get your priorities straight, Penguin. Come on now. Rin's back with 25 smackaroonies. Always love hearing Patty on the mic late at night. This rocking soundtrack doesn't hurt either. Vinthalis with $200, donating for my friend Tommy, who just lost a loved one to cancer. Hoping we can find a cure so that nobody will have to go through the pain of cancer. We hope so too, Vinthalis. Thank you very much. Soon5 with $25, smackaroonies, sorry. Lost a good friend to cancer in 2019. Therefore, I'm happy to support GDQ. Here is the first to get my donation marathon started. Greetings from Germany. Thank you very much. All right, looks like Necrocopter is